Hello, everybody. I'm MaryBeth Hammett. I'm the Children's Ministry Director at Christ Church, and I'm so glad to be with you this afternoon. I really miss seeing all of you kiddos, and hopefully this will be a fun story time for you today. You know, this month we've been talking about forgiveness, and today I wanted to share a story that Jesus shared. It's a story, a parable that he told to help people understand that everybody needs forgiveness. And it's found in Luke 15:11 through 24. So our story today starts with once there was a man who had two sons. And one day the younger son went to his father and he asked him, "Father, give me my share of the family property." Now, this was a strange request because usually a son didn't get his share of the family property until the father was dead. But the father agreed to do it. Now, he was so excited. He's like, "Great, I can't wait to get out of this place." And he packed up his stuff and he moved to a faraway country. Now, in this faraway country, the son wasted almost all of his money. And pretty soon, the money ran out. It didn't last forever. Jesus said it this way in Luke 15:14 and 15. The son spent everything he had. Then the whole country ran low on food. So the son didn't have what he needed. He went to work for someone who lived in that country. That person sent the son in the fields to feed the pigs. But still, the son was so hungry. He looked at the pigs and he thought, "I wonder if I could eat what they're eating." Oh, gross. So the son finally came to his senses. He thought, "This is crazy. My father's servants have plenty to eat, and I'm here starving to death." So the younger son thought, "You know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to beg my father to make me one of his servants. I'll tell him I have sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer fit to be called your son. Make me one of your hired servants." So the son got up and he went home. Now, when the son was when he was far away, but he could barely see his house in the distance, his father noticed he was coming. The father's heart filled with love, and he ran straight toward his son, threw his arms around him. "Son, my son, you've come home." And the son did what he said. He knelt down and he said, "Father, I've sinned against you and against heaven. I'm no longer fit to be called your son." But the father was so happy to see him that he had returned that he called for his servants and he said, "Quick, bring the best robe and put on him. Put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet, and bring the fattest calf and kill it, and let's have a feast and celebrate. This son of mine was dead and now he's alive. He was lost and now he is found." They celebrated because the lost son had returned. Well, not everybody celebrated. And to find out what the rest of the story is, you're going to have to watch next week. But you know, there's a reason why Jesus told this story. He wanted the religious leaders to understand that it isn't that some people are good and some people are bad, and that God only loves the good people. No, that's not it at all. He wanted them to understand that everybody needs forgiveness. Now here's the great news. God is always ready to forgive. He loves us no matter what we've done. He's waiting to welcome us home, just like the father in the story. Thank you so much for listening to our story today.